What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Just Be Real podcast. I'm your host, Marissa. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode. Happy Tuesday. If you guys are listening on a Tuesday, the day that it comes out, I hope you guys are having a great week, a great start to your week. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope that February is starting off just amazing for you guys. I'm really excited for this month. Number one, because we just opened registration for our next Real Hot retreat. Okay. And this is our first local. I'm going to say local because, we're on the East Coast. So New York, New Jersey, not me about to say New York. New York, Nueva York. No, but for real, we're on the East Coast. So New York, New Jersey, this is our first local retreat. I've gotten feedback from so many of you guys saying, I can't travel. I don't have a passport. I have kids. I can't take that many days off, whatever. Okay. So we're doing something really special for y'all. If you haven't been able to do a full 5-day retreat with us yet, you could start small. You could start here, okay, maybe see what the vibes are like. And then if you're liking it, you could book the next big retreat. But this one is going to be from June 21st to the 23rd. It's a weekender retreat. It's our first weekender retreat. It is 2 nights. And honestly, we only have about, I think, 2 spots left for the full weekend package. Yeah, 2 spots left. By the time this airs, I don't know if there will still be 2 spots, but however, we're still opening spots for day passes. So Saturday is going to be open, and we're opening 10 spots to people who want to come just for the day. So full day experience, you're still going to get the same experience as the people staying the full weekend for Saturday. So if you guys are interested, go ahead, go on our website, realrhythmdanceandfitness.com. Everything is linked in the show notes. You guys can check it out. But yeah, I would love to see you guys. If you guys are in New York City, it's only an hour away. This is going to be in Brewster, New York. So a little bit upstate in the boonies, in the mountains, in the forest, in seclusion. So I'm really excited for this one because it's definitely going to be more peaceful, tranquility, healing, more of a chill experience. And we're celebrating summer solstice. So I'm really excited for that, y'all. But yeah, let's get into today's topic. So we just started a new year, right? Quote unquote, a new year, even though I'm patiently waiting for spring, okay? Because that's really the real new year. But however, we started a new calendar year, right? So I'm sure many of us are thinking of ways that we can get more money into our bank accounts, into our pockets, right? So that we could pay for these retreats, right? So that we could live our best freaking lives, right? However, I think sometimes when we're trying to manifest more money or when we're thinking about bringing in more money, there's always something that's holding us back, right? That could be our mindset, that could be our belief system, that could be the job that we have, right? Maybe we're just not bringing in the money that we want to. So there could be a number of reasons why we're not bringing the money or why we don't believe that we can bring in the money. So today I want to talk about abundance. I want to talk about having an abundance mindset, how we can bring in more money this year, how we can activate abundance, right? And how we can live the lives that we're supposed to be living, okay? Because I say this all the time on this podcast. We are supposed to be living joyful, meaningful lives, okay? Lives that are healthy and fulfilling and that make us feel good every day, right? And obviously you're not going to have a perfect day every single day. And not saying that that's going to be the case, but with developing your mindset, you can focus on the things that do feel good rather than things that don't feel good or rather than things that you don't have. So first, let's talk about what abundance even is, okay? What the heck is abundance? You're probably on Instagram and you see the girls talking about an abundance mindset and activating abundance and all this, right? Sometimes I feel like the whole abundance and manifestation world and all of that, it could just get very saturated and it's almost trendy to some people, right? For the people that know, they know, right? It's not a trend. This is literally things that have been around for centuries and years, and this is literally how life is, right? So if you're someone that believes in God or if you're someone that believes in the universe, okay, the belief is that we were all put here to thrive. right, to thrive. So abundance should be our birthright. What is abundance? Abundance is the concept that everything is unlimited. There's an unlimited source of everything, unlimited source of money, unlimited source of opportunities, unlimited source of love. So the opposite of abundance would be scarcity or lack mentality, right? So a lack or scarcity mentality would be there's not enough money in this world, right? Only the greedy rich people are able to make millions of dollars, right? It would also be there's not enough, men in this world today. There's not enough food, right? So when you're thinking in a scarcity mindset, when you are thinking from a place of lack, you're always going to think that there's not enough for you, not enough for other people, right? And I think most of us are probably born into a similar mindset where we've seen our parents struggle, or we've seen family members struggle, or we think that struggle needs to be a part of our journey, right? That we need to struggle. And not saying that most of us are not going to struggle, right? I think in your teens and your 20s, like there's just going to be those time periods where you're struggling, whether that's financially, whether that's, mentally, or just finding the right path. I think that's what your teens and your 20s is for. It's to find your path, right? To get on the right path and figure out where you're going, what you want, all of that, right? But when you really start to buckle down and you figure out what you want and you know what you want and you figure out this is the path that I want, right? This is the job that I want. This is the house that I want. This is the man that I want. This is the relationship that I want. These are all the things that I want, but there's something holding me back, right? And that could be my mindset of either I don't deserve these things, or there's not enough, or I have to go the extra mile to get these things, right? Have you ever heard people saying like money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work your ass off to get certain things? Now, trust me, okay, I'm definitely someone that likes to work. I enjoy working. I enjoy what I do. Okay, I like to see the fruits of my labor, and I like to I just like the journey, right? And not everybody is going to enjoy the work that they do. I'm someone that's fortunate to now be in this place where I can work for myself and I can create opportunities for myself, right? But for me to have gotten here, if you guys know, my story, which I haven't talked about too much, but long story short, I've been in the fitness and dance industry for 10 years. This year would be my 10th year. And I decided to finally bet on myself and go into business full time last year. And I wouldn't have been able to get here to this place of, quitting my job and betting on myself and all of that if I had a scarcity or lack mentality, if I was not thinking from a place of abundance, right? If I was thinking, oh, damn, like I'm never going to be able to run my business, by myself. I'm always going to need a backup source of income. People are not going to support my business. You know how many times I've heard from people like, oh, dance doesn't bring in money. Fitness instructors don't make money. Fitness is an industry, it's not an industry where you can make a bunch of money. Lies, 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 lies. Like, we've been lied to and we've been fed, these lies that we're not able to make money under certain circumstances. We're not able to make money under certain job titles. We're not able to make money unless we're having this certain type of job, or if we're marrying this person, or we come from this family, right? So a lot of what developing an abundance mindset is reprogramming yourself, right? Reprogramming your mind to believe that not only are you worthy of getting these things, but they're available to you. They're available to everyone. We all have the same opportunities in life, okay? And yes, this is controversial based on, where you were born, your upbringing, all of that. I know that, okay? But at a certain point in your life, you become responsible for your future, okay? You become responsible for your mindset, your beliefs, your thought process, your actions, right? The jobs that you accept, where you live. You have literally endless opportunities, endless choices that can be, made. Honestly, unlimited opportunities, unlimited potential. So when you start tapping into that and you truly believe that life is unlimited, right? Life is unlimited. I can get whatever I want. I am on the right path. I already have a lot of the things that I've asked for. I have everything that I need. Every day I wake up and I have all of these things that I've ever wanted, right? And let's be honest, Let's be real. Most of us do. Most of us have the things that we want, right? When you think about what you wanted as a child, most of us have manifested it. Most of us have it now, right? Whether that's your own place, whether that's the job that you always wanted, whether that's the hobbies, the man, the family, right? Whatever it is, I'm sure that there's at least one or two things in your life that are major that you've always wanted. Okay. And you haven't had to do crazy, crazy things to get it. The whole concept of abundance is the idea that you do not have to do the extra mile to get the things that you want in life. Okay. Yes, you have to work. Yes, you have to stay in alignment. Yes, you have to be in the right vibration. Right. But lack mentality, right? When you're coming from a lack mentality, or you think that opportunities, supplies, things that you want in your life, they're all scarce, right? You can't find them. They're limited. That's the mentality, right? They're limited. Limited resources, limited money, all that, right? So you're going to start accepting jobs that you don't want. You're going to start, doing the most like just for money, just to bring in money. And I'm sure, again, we've all been there, okay? Especially in our 20s. Like, I've definitely worked a lot of jobs that I did not really want to work, but where did they get me? They got me the experience, they got me connections, they got me, the opportunity to network, to find another opportunity, to get the experience, to then get another job where I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I didn't work the previous job. So it's all about alignment. It's all about just trusting the process, right? And just believing that you're going to get what you want to get. Okay. You're going to get it in due time. It's going to come to you, but you have to believe that it's going to come to you. You have to believe that it's already on its way to you, right? That's the thing. Also, you have to believe that what's for you is for you, right? Nobody can take that away from you. So feelings of competitiveness, right? So if you're feeling like you need to compete with people, if you're feeling like you need to step on other people's feet, or to sabotage other people to get a job, to get ahead of other people, where you don't want to collaborate with people, you don't want to work with people, right? All of that is a lack scarcity mentality. I can never say that word, scarcity. But yeah, it's all lack. It's all coming from a place of lack. So the people who don't want to work with you, the people who don't like your stuff on Instagram, the people who don't want to support you, the people who think that you're competing with them, the people who think that you're copying them, the people that, they don't want to offer you something because they think that you're going to do it better than them, they're all coming from a place of lack. So let them be there, okay? And you work on your mindset, you work on activating abundance, you work on staying in the right vibration, right? Just doing the things that you love. When you do the things that you love, the things that you enjoy, God is always going to bless you. You're always going to find money in that. Another way that we can start activating abundance is by getting out of like this whole mentality that like you don't need to spend money. Okay? This is a lie, okay? If you're someone that's holding on to money super tight and you're afraid to either, give it to people, or you don't want to pay for things, or you're always talking about things are too expensive, like that, literally you're training your subconscious to believe that you don't have the money, that you're not going to have the money, that the money's not going to come back to you. You have to believe that the money's always going to come back to you, right? And I think with entrepreneurship, you have to believe that. You have to believe that, right? Because you're always going to be putting out money as an entrepreneur to invest in things, right? This mic was an investment, computer, right? So certain things you're going to be putting out, you have to believe that you're going to get it back. If you don't believe that, your business is not going to be successful, period. And that's with anything, right? When you are thinking about spending money on a house, some type of investment, right? Knowing that that is going to multiply, you're going to get back what you put out. So that's just simple terms, right? Whatever you put out, you're going to get back. And you're going to get it back tenfold. You're going to get it back times 10. It's going to come back even bigger to you. So just being able to realize that and honor that and understand that is very important. So that's how we're going to make money this year, girl. Okay, we got to activate abundance. We're not coming from a place of lack anymore. Like, there is enough. Stop fighting over men. Stop fighting over, job positions. Stop fighting over parking spots. Like, come on now. Okay, there's mad parking spots in the world. Okay, the whole thing when we used to fight over like Black Friday sales and deals. Like, what is going on? Okay, there's mad TVs in this world. Y'all are fighting over one TV at Target. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this episode was helpful to you. If you're interested in learning more about an abundance mindset, let me know in the comments. We could always have like a part 2 to this video. And if you guys are interested in working with me on confidence coaching one-on-one, then you guys can fill out the application, also linked in the show notes. And if you guys are listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure you rate and review the podcast. That would help me out so much, and that would really just make my week. So thank you for that. And if you guys are on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know what you loved about this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode.